Bob, I got you some cake.
Yay, my favorite!
Eat up. What are you looking at, Alex? I only got enough for him.
This fat lady here? That's my grandma. She lives with us. This handsome guy is my brother, Bob. My grandmother was so happy when I was born. But as soon as my brother, who was better looking than me, came into the picture, she stopped paying any attention to me. She spoiled him like crazy. She gave him an allowance. She bought everything he wanted for him. But that wasn't all. She would say mean things to me.
You're ugly. Ugh, get out of my sight.
But my parents couldn't say anything to her. Why? Simple. She was the one providing for this family. She started a company with her late husband. Their company was doing really well. She then invested all the money she made into stocks and real estate, which was also a big success. Once I saw her passbook, I've never seen so many digits in an account before. But needless to say, I never saw a dime of it. So she basically owned us. Dad couldn't say anything back to her, even when she treated me like crap right in front of him. Mom tried to defend me at first, but her family wasn't doing well, so Grandma was helping them out too. She couldn't really say much either.
Sorry, I can't do anything to help you, Alex. Here, take this.
But this is your allowance, Mom.
It's okay. It's not much, but take it.
She still helped me, but she did it under the table so Grandma wouldn't notice. But it meant a lot to me. She got me through some rough times. I was now a college student. After graduation, I was planning on leaving home and living on my own. One day, Allie, why are you with Bob?
Sorry, he bought me that bag I wanted. Plus, he's way better looking than you.
You heard her. Get lost. Bob stole my girlfriend. Treating me like crap at home was one thing, but now this? You're not getting away with this. I decided to get some revenge. But Bob was 2 steps ahead of me. He contacted my friends through Allie. He stole my friends from me too, using his money. He told them things like, "I'll take you guys out on vacation. You can ride in my limo." They couldn't resist. Soon, everyone started hanging out with Bob. I didn't have a friend in the world. Things got pretty rough for me. I started working longer hours when I didn't have class. I just want to get away from him. I have to leave this place. That's all I thought about.
If you need anything, you can call me, okay? You can always count on me. Okay, dear?
Thanks, Mom. You too. Take care of yourself. I was a senior in college now. I had some money saved and I landed a solid job. I decided to leave home. I only told Mom about this. She didn't stop me. My friend, my only friend who stayed with me, helped me move my stuff out of the house. Things went smoothly thanks to him. I did everything while Grandma and Bob were out looking at boats. And so, I was finally free. The apartment was pretty small, and it got even smaller after I brought in my boxes. But it was so nice to have my own place. Every time I had friends over, my grandma said mean things to them as well. So I could barely have friends over at my old place. But now, I didn't have to worry about that. I could hang out with my friends at any time. It was so nice. Work was good too. They were really good to me. I'm so glad things worked out. Good thing I didn't give up. But then, about a year later.
Alex, where are you?
Mom, I'm home. What's the matter?
Run, now!
What? What are you talking about?
It's Bob. He's headed to your house. He's gonna try and take away your money. Get out while you still can.
Huh? Bob? Coming here to take my money? Bob, seriously. I had no idea what was going on. Then, the doorbell rang. It was him. I know you're in there. I saw Mom's address book. I know you're in there. Come out now. I thought about it for a long time. I ended up opening the door. I didn't want to bother my neighbors. Plus, I was curious about why he was suddenly broke. Money! Give me money! Chill out. You sound like a burglar. Someone's gonna call the cops on you. What? Come on, let me in. My neighbor was looking at us. She looked worried. I guess he saw that too. But we went into my room. What is all this? Why do you need money? You got Grandma. I got into an accident. The house is damaged, and so is the car. And she's been lying to us all along. She lost so much money. Here's what happened according to Bob. Grandma bought him a sports car, but he messed up and drove it into his house. He took out one of the walls, so they had to fix the house. But that's when he found out that Grandma barely had any savings. She lost a lot of money in stocks. She said after the car, she had no savings left. She was trying to act like a big shot. That's why she bought me that stupid car. I should have just taken the money. What a stupid hag. Are you serious? All these years you leeched off of her, and now you're calling her names. Shut up. We need money to fix the house. Pay up. You have a job, right? Come on. I was at a loss for words. I told him I didn't keep that kind of cash in the house. I kicked him out of the house. Good thing I had a few pounds on him. I thought about my next move carefully. A few days later, hey, I brought you the money. I went to see them at their house. The wall was gone. I could see the sky from the living room. You brought money?
Hurry up. Come on, I raised you. It's the least you can do.
Hurry up already. It shouldn't be too much. I'm sure even you can afford it. Seriously? Wow. I had no idea what to say. I handed them the envelope I brought over. They jumped towards it and grabbed it. Grandma got to it first. She'd make a great beach flag player. I had no idea she could move that fast.
How did you?
She was pretty surprised. There was $30,000 in the envelope. Do you rob a bank? Bob seemed really surprised too. Shut up, dude. Grandma, you always treated me like crap. You always gave me orders. Do this, do that. And you were always trading stocks on your laptop, remember? Looking at that, I picked up a few things along the way. It didn't take long for me to learn how to trade stocks myself. She spoiled Bob and she never made him do anything. But she treated me like a servant. But at the same time, I watched her and taught myself how to trade stocks. I just started with $1,000 or something, but turns out I'm pretty good at this. I think I make more off of stocks than my real job. You can have that money, but I'm cutting ties with you. Never show yourself in front of me or my mom ever again. I walked out of there with my mom. Standing in front of the demolished wall, I laughed out loud and said, that was just a small portion of what I made over the years. I still have a lot saved up. I got enough to help out your parents too. So, can we live together? She was thinking about it for a while. But when I said to her, please, she said yes and started crying. And so, I moved out of my apartment and started living with my mom and her parents at their house. My grandma on my mom's side was super nice to me, unlike the other one. She made my favorite food all the time, and they thanked me over and over again for the financial help. I felt so comfortable around them. Mom was looking better too. She smiles more often now. I'm so glad I made the decision to leave them for good. Oh, and as far as Bob and the others, they fixed the house with the money I gave them. But it didn't take long for them to run into more financial problems. Bob was a spending freak, and so was Grandma. Soon they were up to their necks in debt. They had to sell off the house. But the house was pretty damaged already, so they barely got anything for it. Today, they live in a small apartment together. I also heard that Grandma got dementia. Bob and Dad are constantly fighting about her now. Dad called my mom once asking for help, but he was the one who filed for divorce, so Mom wasn't willing to help.
Who is this?
She said and hung up. I rolled on the floor laughing. Good riddance. That's what you get for treating us like crap. Have fun being miserable. I'm so glad I never have to see them again. From now on, I'm just gonna appreciate what I have and be good to my loved ones.